afternoon and welcome to the 2022-2023 D.A.R.E graduation. This has been an exciting year for all of us, and this sixth grade class has been a joy to spend time with. Now, if you could please stand and join Ridge Johnson for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now I'd like to welcome Mrs. English and the students to perform a D.A.R.E song for us. please welcome our students as they perform a D.A.R.E skit for you.
Once upon a time, in a community much like ours, there lived a young girl. Claire was a good kid and tried to do her best at home and school. But as she got older, she felt more and more like she was alone in this world. Claire thought she could get along without the help of other people. Claire forgot she has a support system for help. One day, Claire came across somebody she had heard about. It was tobacco. Tobacco tried to convince Claire that she would look cool and older if she tried some.
Hey kid, try some. It won't hurt you. You want to be cool and older, don't you?
No thanks. You're something I am not interested in. Besides that, I'm no fool. I'm already cool.
Claire used the D.A.R.E decision-making model and knew that it would be dangerous to try tobacco and walked away. Tobacco just kind of followed along behind, waiting. As Claire went on her way, she met someone else she had heard about. It was alcohol. Just like tobacco, alcohol struck up a conversation with Claire.
Hey kid, you look a little down today. Tell you what, I could help you feel better, and everybody else does it. All you gotta do is try me. What do you say? You want some?
No thanks. I'm not interested in you. All you would do is put my brain cells to sleep and make me stupid.
Just like before, tobacco and alcohol continue to follow Claire as she continues on her journey through life. Claire runs into another bad influence, illegal drugs. Just like tobacco and alcohol did before, illegal drugs tries to convince Claire to check him out.
Hey kid, you sure look tired. Is something bothering you? I know just the thing to help you and make you feel better, and maybe even help you make more friends.
No, I know that's not true. All you would do is get me in trouble and hurt me.
Now, Claire has been doing a great job avoiding these three little nasties, but as you can see, they are still hanging around, just waiting for their next chance. They're about to get some help from somebody else. Here comes our next problem, peer pressure. Claire is about to find out that when peer pressure teams up with alcohol, tobacco, and illegal drugs, they could be a bigger problem.
Hey kid, try some of these guys. I know you'll like it.
No thanks.
What kid, you chicken or what? Everybody else is doing it.
No, not everybody else is doing it because I don't use any of that stuff, and neither do any of my friends.
You better try some of this stuff, kid, or else you're gonna get it.
As you can see, peer pressure is really working on Claire. With tobacco, alcohol, and illegal drugs ganging up on her, you can see how tough it could be. Claire is still using the D.A.R.E decision-making model to make the right decisions. Watch what happens now.
Hey kid, let's have a little game of tug of war. We'll see who wins.
No problem. I can take you guys on any time.
So, thinking she can handle these problems by herself, Claire decides to take them on alone. As you can see, all by herself, Claire is having a very hard time. But as we have learned in D.A.R.E, we are not alone in our journey through life, and neither is Claire. Tobacco, alcohol, illegal drugs, and peer pressure are about to find out who really rules here. graduates know that we, like Claire, are not alone and together. We can defeat these problems by defining the problem, assessing our choices, responding, and then evaluating our decision. We also realize there are people we can count on to help us if we ask them to. They would just be there for us as we journey through life.
Each year, the students must complete an essay to be eligible for graduation. I would like to recognize the best essay in each homeroom and the best essay judged to be the best overall in the 6th grade. For 6A, it's Murphy McElhenney.
Through trial and error, humans have developed a world where you can do anything. But everything has a limit, a boundary which you cannot cross. When you zoom out and look at everything as a whole, there are more dangers than there are assurances. What is the solution? A close one is D.A.R.E, Drug Abuse Resistance Education. D.A.R.E is not just a program, it teaches valuable lessons that all should be exposed to, some being intuition, respect, and safety. Believe it or not, D.A.R.E means much more than just these words, teaching kids to avoid drugs and alcohol. Intuition. The D.A.R.E program simply teaches you the effects of alcohol, drugs, and to make good choices. Students who take the D.A.R.E program are taught how to make decisions and lead a healthy life using D.A.R.E's own decision-making model, something that can come in very handy later in adulthood. Not only can this help kids, but also save them from making a choice that impacts their life for the worse. D.A.R.E also talks about identifying and reporting, not only school bullying, but bullying in general. D.A.R.E gives real-life examples of situations to teach students how to deal with any and all issues. Respect. D.A.R.E also teaches children how to express themselves in the best way possible. Some ways it does this are through explaining different types of bullying, communication, and social etiquette. It also teaches how to speak up or keep out of danger and follow basic human law. Safety. D.A.R.E helps explain how to stay safe by providing examples of what drugs and alcohol can do to you. It teaches what to do if you see someone being bullied and how to report such, a skill that is useful throughout all of school. It teaches what to do in real situations and avoiding danger while doing so. This concludes my explanation of what D.A.R.E means to me. From making good choices to staying safe, D.A.R.E teaches it all.
And from 6B, Madison Zeller.
So for the year of 6th grade, I had the choice of doing D.A.R.E or I could sit in a different room and do extra work. So my choice was very clear, and I chose drug abuse resistance education, or D.A.R.E. While in D.A.R.E, I learned lots of cool facts and how smoking and alcohol could affect our bodies in many ways. Like how smoking can cause teeth lossage, and alcohol can affect, and drinking underage can cause memory problems. But I believe the three most important parts of D.A.R.E to me are the classes about smoking, alcohol, and bullying. Before I had moved to Lindsberg, there were quite a few people who smoked around me when I was younger. So as a little kid, every time someone would smoke, I'd normally breathe in the air with the smoke. And when I joined D.A.R.E, I learned when someone is smoking and you breathe in the air, it's called secondhand smoking. So now every time someone is smoking and I'm around them, I'll make sure to turn my head. And that's one of the many important parts of D.A.R.E. Alcohol is second on the list for me because, as when I was younger, alcohol wasn't a big problem for me. But since we have moved, it has been in my life a lot more. For instance, I know a lot of people who drink on a daily basis. And a few times alcohol can really mess up people. And that's why it is second on my list. And the last one out of the three is bullying. Bullying is a part of everyone's lives. So when I and many other kids joined D.A.R.E, we all learned about how bullying can affect anyone's lives. We also learned the different types of bullying, such as cyber, physical, and social bullying. And just as a recap, I explained how smoking can affect your life, how alcohol can affect everyone, and the different types of bullying. I'm Madison Zeller. I'm going to be a good citizen, and I am taking the D.A.R.E challenge by making this pledge to help stop bullying that happens at my school. I will not bully anyone. I will use safe ways to report bullying to a teacher. I will not exclude anyone. If I see someone who is being left out, I will invite them to join me. That way, they will be safe from bullying. And I will tell an adult at home about what I saw at school so I can help get their support and advice about what to do if bullying does not stop.
And from 6C, Eli Lambert.
D.A.R.E is important to me because it taught me how to use medication properly, how tobacco can have many side effects, and why smoking is dangerous. Did you know that D.A.R.E stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education? We started this class halfway through the year, and I'm sure everyone in that class learned at least one thing. We learned about tobacco, smoking, medicine, and effects it can have on your body. Did you know that medicine can be dangerous if not used properly? There are many types of medicine, too many for me to count, and all of them could be dangerous if used improperly, and could all have different side effects. The most dangerous medicine, if used incorrectly, is opioids. It has many overdose deaths in America. Did you know that tobacco can cause mouth cancer, and a lot of people chew it? Tobacco is very accessible, being sold at many gas stations in many states. It is addictive and dangerous, and I would not chew it if I were you. Tobacco is also very unhealthy for your teeth, gums, and can cause cavities. Do you know that eating tobacco is called chewing? And there are also coffee ground tobacco and beef jerky tobacco. Tobacco is bad for you, so I would advise not to chew tobacco. This is a big one that many people are addicted to, and it is smoking, because it is so easy to find, and there are even specialized places to buy cigarettes. Smoking is so dangerous because it gets in your lungs, and all the chemicals and metals make it even worse. Smoking has the highest percent of lung cancer in America and can cause other types of cancers also. I pledge to follow the D.A.R.E rules, and I pledge to try my hardest to be a good citizen and respect others. That will conclude my essay, and I hope you all learned something about drugs and other addictive things and their health effects.
And finally, the overall winner for 6th grade, Molly Dinas.
There once was a girl who participated in D.A.R.E. One day her D.A.R.E. officer asked her to write an essay about what D.A.R.E. means to her. This is that essay. D.A.R.E. is a program for kids to learn the harms of drugs and smoking. It stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. This is what D.A.R.E. means to me. Reason 1, D.A.R.E. is a resource. Reason 2, D.A.R.E. is a reminder. Reason 3, D.A.R.E. is an experience. This is what D.A.R.E. means to me. Reason 1, my math teacher is always talking about having a toolbox for all the things you learn, and when you need something, you can just go to the drawer and pull out the resources you need. So what if we had a D.A.R.E. toolbox? Different drawers for different topics, and inside each drawer are the tools you need to help you with that topic. But you can't just carry a toolbox around unless you have one mentally, inside your brain. You should have that mental toolbox, and you just think of the topic, and the resource should come to you. In D.A.R.E., you learn so many things, and this is a way to store those resources. This is why I think D.A.R.E. is a resource. Reason 2, D.A.R.E. is a reminder. You only have one life, so why not live it to the best of its abilities? If you are drinking 4 cans of beer a day, do you think you're making the best choices for yourself? So if you only live once, turn on a light bulb inside your brain. Let that light bulb be a reminder that you only live once, and maybe drinking that 4th beer of the day isn't the best idea, because you can get so sick from it. When you go through D.A.R.E., it teaches you the harms of drugs and stays in your brain as a reminder. That is why I think D.A.R.E. is a reminder. Reason 3, D.A.R.E. is an experience. So if you didn't go to D.A.R.E., you may not know the things it teaches you, and you may get hurt in the future. If you do D.A.R.E., you will know these things. Also, D.A.R.E. is fun. We do skits, games, and most importantly, we learn information that helps us in the future. D.A.R.E. is a fun experience that will affect you in the future if you take it seriously. That is why I think D.A.R.E. is an experience. So that is what D.A.R.E. means to me. To conclude this essay, I will take the pledge. I, Molly Dynas, am going to be a good citizen. I am taking this pledge to help stop the bullying that happens at my school. To do this, I will not bully anyone. If I see bullying happening, I will safely report the situation to a teacher. I will not exclude anyone. If I see anyone being left out, I will invite them to join me. I will tell an adult at home what I saw at school so I can get their advice about the situation. Now I have a question for you. What does D.A.R.E. mean to you?
Without outstanding leadership and guidance, we would not have a successful program at Smoky Valley School District that we do. A big part of that is here to say a few words to our graduates. Please welcome Chief Michael Davis.
Hello everyone and good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. Congratulations to all of you. I know it's not an easy task to go through and finish, but you did it. Congratulations on your graduation today. So I'm not one for long speeches, so keep in mind it's going to be short for you guys. I know what it's like to be out there. So to ensure I keep it on track, I wrote it all down. So as Officer Kruckenberg said, my name is Chief Mike Davis. I am the Chief of Police and the Director of Public Safety for the City of Lindsborg. I started my career in California, working in both Orange and Los Angeles counties for the majority of my career, and I've been here for the last 3.5 years. I recognize quite a few of you in the crowd. It's nice to see you all out here. Needless to say, having been in law enforcement for almost 32 years, I've had an obvious amount of dealings with people who have made bad decisions. In some cases, those bad decisions have resulted in horrible consequences, such as going to jail, hurting someone they love, or worse, death. Today, I kind of want to focus on talking about the importance of making good decisions. We all make decisions every day, from small ones like what to wear, what to eat, to the bigger ones as we get older, like what career do I want to pursue, or maybe one day who do I want to marry. Some are easy decisions and can be made very quickly, while others require thought and research before making them. However, each decision that we make has the potential to impact our lives in significant ways. And that's why it's important to approach decision-making with intention and care. So what does a good decision-making look like? Firstly, some decisions involve taking the time to gather all the information, doing research, making sure you make an informed choice. While others might involve doing more things like seeking advice, talking to friends, parents, guardians, teachers, or other adults that you trust so that you can consider different perspectives. Once you have all the information you need, it's important to weigh both the pros and the cons of each option. In other words, what are going to be the consequences, good or bad? Consider the risks, the outcomes, and the benefits of each choice. Think about how each option aligns with you, your goals, your values, and your priorities that you've grown up with. But another aspect to good decision making is being able to manage your emotions. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment and make decisions based on fear, anger, or other strong emotions. But making decisions based on emotions alone tend to make you make rush decisions, refusing to see the consequences of those decisions, and can lead to regret or unintended consequences. So let's look at what good decision making looks like when it comes to avoiding drugs and alcohol and tobacco. It involves understanding the risks associated with drug use, alcohol use, and tobacco use. Drugs can have a range of negative effects on both your physical and your mental health. They can, in some cases, lead to addiction. Remembering what you learned in D.A.R.E. and about the risks associated with drug use can help make you better, more informed choices about your behavior and where you want to go. One thing we can do to help making these decisions easier is to surround ourselves with positive influences, kind of like what you saw in the skit where she brought her friends up to help deal with those issues that she was facing. This might involve spending time with people that you share values and goals with, finding new hobbies or activities to make you happy, or just giving you a better sense of fulfillment and joy. But the most important aspects of good decision making are when it comes to avoiding drug use and alcohol use is having confidence and strength and the ability to just say one simple word: no. This is especially important when you feel pressured by peer pressure or social situations to try drugs or alcohol. But being strong enough to say no can help you avoid making decisions that you might regret later or never be able to recover from. Overcoming peer pressure is difficult. Trust me and every adult in here, we faced it. We've been where you are now. Whether it be at school or in college or in our careers or with our friends, it is something real, but it is something that you can overcome. Finally, good decision making involves being proactive about seeking help if you or someone you know is struggling with drug use. I want all you to know it's okay to ask for help. No one expects you to handle every decision by yourself. We all need help at times, all of us, even police officers and other first responders. We all need help at times as well as every other adult and person in here. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. By doing so, you can help overcome the challenges that you might face and achieve the goals that you want. There are many resources available to you from your parents and teachers, support groups and counseling, which can help you make healthier choices. In summary, good decision making comes to avoiding drugs, involves understanding the risks surrounding ourselves with positive influences, being able to say no, and seeking help when needed. By making informed and intended choices, you can stay healthy and achieve your goals. So with that, utilize those resources around you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And if you see someone out there who needs it, don't be afraid to ask on their behalf. Good luck. Thank you.
And I get the pleasure to announce the names of our D.A.R.E graduates. As I announce your name, please walk across the stage. Haley Anderson. Libby Blanner. Natalie Brown. Ella Shepu. Molly Dinas. Grace Dudley. Keenan Ford. Cannon French. Sanaa Gilbert. Ridge Johnson. Mackenzie Marlowe. Murphy McElhaney. Jake McElroy. Bridget Peters. Mason Riedel. Maya Rogers. Carson Shusky. Courtney Schreer. Jude Williams. Lyric Berggren. Josie Charvat. Kimberlyn Collins. Colton Estes. Brogan Gingler. Kennedy Hecker. Jake Hedberg. Carter Lundstrom. Carter McNett. Riley Meyer. Cheyenne Morford. Sage Patrick. Brenna Rabone. Braxton Ricketts. Levi Spears. Claire Straight. Huck Toll. Madison Zeller. Gabriella Ayala. Nadia Carver. Braden Erickson. Twyla Geeson. Wyatt Griffin. Adeline Gustus. Nicholas Hay. Madeline Holm. Elijah Lambert. Elias Lowe. Jordan McLaughlin. Andrew Moore. David Moyer. Cora Pentland. Owen Potter. Cadence Rich. Abel Wolfgang.
So in closing, I want you all to know that I learn something new from our students every year. Each and every one of you hold a very special place in my heart. Thank you for helping me continue to love what I do each and every day. Thank you to Smoky Valley USD 400, Superintendent Heath Hogan in the City of Lynchburg, Christy Northcutt, City Administrator, and Michael Davis, Chief of Police, for the support of the D.A.R.E program and the School Resource Officer position. Thank you to Smoky Valley Middle School, Principal Garrett Scritchfield, and all the staff, Smoky Valley Middle School Booster Club, the paraeducators and the teachers, Mrs. Davian, Mr. Elliott, and Mrs. King. Your support throughout the year has been extraordinary. Thank you to the D.A.R.E role models. They're seniors this year, and today was their last day of school. That's why they're not here today. They're doing finals and taking their last day of school. But thanks for having an impact on the next generation and making a difference. Thank you again for joining us, and please feel free to join us for a nice treat in the hallway or in the cafeteria. Thank you all.
They are going to get a class picture if you would like to get one as well up here on stage.
Thank you.